What's good, guys? This is the full card predictions for UFC 304. But before that, guys, let's go over UFC Fight Night, John DeRobo vs. Lemos. My lock of the week hit. We are on a 1 week lock of the win streak. And I went 6-5 this card. 6 fights correct and 5 wrong. So I'm very disappointed in Usman. Rozyboev was getting taken down. And Algio got knocked out by Choi. And Emil just did the Max Holloway, spammed a bunch of hooks, and he got Lee out of there. So it was a good card for what happened. I did pretty good on predictions, and I think I'm going to do better this week for predictions. So without further ado, guys, let's get into it. And pay attention this Wednesday for my lock of the week. Let's get it. Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad. Curtis Blaze versus Aspinall 2. 2 rematches on this card, guys. This is going to be an insane fight card. Insane. Without further ado, guys, let's break down the first prelim of the night. Let's get it. Modestas Bukauskas versus Marcin Prachnio. I was watching a bunch of tape, bro, on Prachnio, and let's go over their stats first. Minus 150 for Modestas Bukauskas, plus 125 for Marcin Prachnio. 30 years old to 36, 205 to 205, 6'3 to 6'3, 78-inch reach, 274-inch reach for Marcin Prachnio. 30 years old to 36 is one of the biggest factors. And another thing, too, Marcin Prachnio tends to gas in his fights. One thing that I do not like about Marcin Prachnio is his loss to Victor Petrino, submission arm triangle, and his loss to Felipe Lins. I think that those losses are very bad. Obviously, it makes me question how good Marcin Prachnio is. I think the minus 150 favorite, Modestas Bukauskas, is not only better in cardio condition, but he's better in overall conditioning. When he is forced to make die-hard decisions and decisions that he does not want to make, he has better cardio, and he has way better boxing than Marcin Prachnio. Prachnio is on the way out. He's not near the pinnacle of his career, but we know every prelim fight, the first fight of the prelim, you skip. Because Mo Usman versus Thomas Peterson, bro, that's how you know you skip the first prelim every single pay-per-view. Or every single card. I always skip the prelim, the first ever prelim. Just skip, pass it. But I do think Modestas Bukauskas gets this done by unanimous decision, 29-28. I think he's better overall than Marcin Prachnio. It's just Prachnio is going to look really good in the first round, and then he gets tired the second and third. And Modestas Bukauskas is on his way. He lost his last to Victor Petrino, and we could both say that they both lost to Victor Petrino. And Marcin Prachnio put up a better fight because this guy got knocked out with a check hook. But prior to that, his wins against Zach Polga, Tyson Pedro, Chuck Campbell, and Lee Chudwick aren't the best wins, but he was able to put up a 4-fight win streak. I'm not that confident in Modestas Bukauskas, but Marcin Prachnio's cardio is not the best in my opinion, and I think Modestas Bukauskas gets this done. I'll take the minus 150 to win this fight by unanimous decision, 29-28. Next fight, guys, Shauna Bannon versus Alice Ardelean. I had to look up who Alice was, bro, because when you look up her record, bro, she's from Romania. 9-5-0 record. Her opponent, Shauna Bannon, 5-1-0. You know Shauna is already a minus 200, bro. She's already a minus 200. The odds are not on every single fight, but I can tell you guys the odds right now as we speak. I know she's a minus 200, though. I know she's a minus 200. I could already tell. I was looking at these odds, and what I wanted to say about Alice was she's fairly new to the UFC, and she's already 32 years old. This takes place at the strawweight division, 5'5 to 5'3", 65-inch reach to 61. Shauna is very good, but I'm not high on Shauna at all. I'm not high on Shauna at all because not only do I think Shauna is not as good as a lot of people may seem, but I think that, bro, she doesn't look good in some of her fights. Right now, I'm trying to find the prelim of the night, and it doesn't show Christian Modestas. So it's not up yet, bro. The odds are not up for this fight yet. Fairly new fight. Strawweight division, 65-inch reach to 61. Alice record, but, bro, the last person that she beat had a record of 0-3, bro. And that's one of my biggest concerns, bro. The fact that she's beating somebody up that's Delia Suyapa, who's 0-3 in MMA, rear naked choke submission. That is a padded record if anybody speaks to one. I'm going to be taking Shauna Bannon, but I'm not confident in her. I think she wins this fight. Not only do I think she wins this fight, I think she dominates completely, 30-27 from pillar to post. And she's going to look good for Manchester, England, in the UK. I think it's going to be a beautiful card, and this is a great way to start it up with Shauna and Bannon winning by unanimous decision, 29-28, 30-27. Majority Tapology is going her to win by decision, and some people are going for KO. Some people are going submission, but I don't think she's going to finish her. She could, but I don't think she's going to finish her. Let's go up the card. Sam Patterson versus Kiefer Crosbie, guys. Sam Patterson, record 11-2-1. Kiefer Crosbie, 10-4-0 here. Now we got some odds, guys. Now we got some odds. Minus 350 for Sam Patterson, of course. Plus 275 for Kiefer Crosbie. If you look at Kiefer Crosbie, bro, his losses to Kevin Jose, which is not that bad, rear naked choke. It's always to submission, bro. He has 2 to the submission. And then, look, Charlie Lee Ray, KO in Bellator. He got knocked out 3 years ago and 9 months ago. Inactive fighter. Sam Patterson has wins over Vinicius Sensi, submission. Yonan Lazenzi, submission, rear naked choke. Kamil Magomedov, submission, guillotine. And Vinicius. And he got a KO. Osmaev. Minus 350, plus 275. 28 years old for Sam Patterson. 34 years old for Kiefer Crosbie. Welterweight division, 6'3" to 5'11". 78 and reach to 70. I love the reach, bro. Not only do I love the reach, bro, I love the height. The only thing is, Sam Patterson tends to sometimes... He's good. He has a submission, but he tends to, let's see if he falls in love with his hands, guys, because Sam Patterson he's really good. Not only do I think he's really good, fundamentally sound, I think he's better than Kiefer Crosbie. And honestly, bro, for the plus 275, I'm skipping this fight, bro. I'm not betting on this fight just because I don't know much about Sam Patterson, bro, but from what I know, bro, he should be able to win this fight. Not only do I know that he should be able to win this fight, bro, he should be able to run right through Kiefer Crosbie and submit him in the second or third round, guys. He is very good. He's a submission specialist, in my opinion. He has a very good rear naked choke, very good guillotine, but I think his rear naked choke is better than his guillotine. And I think he'll be able to find the rear naked choke on Kiefer Crosbie and submit him in front of the England crowd, guys. We're going to be having a lot of screaming and chanting from the crowd. So give me Patterson to win this fight, guys, by submission, second or third round, guys. Kiefer Crosbie, let's see how good you are, bro. This is your first test against some real quality competition. Let's see it, bro. Good luck, Kiefer, because Sam Patterson might choke you out. Next fight, guys. Oban Elliott versus Preston Parsons. Bro, I like this fight, bro. I like this whole entire card, bro. Oban Elliott, the Welsh gangster. This is his first real test, in my opinion, because he came from Dana White Contender Series, won that by majority decision, then beat Val Woodburn. Unanimous decision. Val Woodburn has been knocked out by Bo Nickel. So going to decision with him is a little bit questionable. 26 years old for Oban Elliott. 29 years old for Preston Parsons. 170, 6'0", 5'11", 72 inch reach to 71, guys. Minus 160 for Preston Parsons. Preston Parsons threw up around like 3 triangle arm bars, I'm pretty sure, against Evan Elder. And against Trevin Giles, who's weighs in at like 205, who's really heavy, bro. He went to split decision. I thought he lost that fair and square against Trevin Giles. No shame in that. That guy's huge, bro. And then he beat Matthew Semmelsberger, which is a really good win in my opinion. But I think his win over Evan Elder is really good. I think his win in his performance against Evan Elder is amazing. He has submissions over Jeff Peterson, submission armbar. The only thing is he has one less reach disadvantage. Majority of Tapology is going to be going Elliott by decision. I think this fight goes the distance. Guys. And it's going to be a barn burner, bro. It's going to be a real test for Oban Elliott, but Oban Elliott can get this done. He can get this done. And I know I'm taking a risk with this one, guys. I might pick Flip Friday, but I'm going to be going Preston Parsons just because he's more of a submission specialist and he's able to finish this fight. If it goes the distance, it's probably going to be a little sloppy, but when it comes to the finish upside and who's more likely to get the finish, Preston Parsons could get the finish. He could get the submission. And I think he wins this Saturday. Let's get it, guys. Preston Parsons for the win. We'll see how he looks Friday on the scales. Majority of Tapology is going Oban Elliott to win by decision. 92% of the 76 that picked him are picking him to win by decision. And 24% of the... 77% of the 24 that are picking Parson are only picking him to win by decision as well. I think this fight goes the distance. One of my best props for this fight. Fight goes the distance. I'm going to take it Preston Parsons to win this fight by unanimous decision. 29-28. 29-28. And maybe, it's going to be hard, but maybe even 30-27. Mick Parkin versus Łukasz Brzeski. Mick Parkin, guys, longest active heavyweight win streak in the UFC, guys. Has his wins from... Okay, when he started the UFC, Eduardo Neves submission, rear naked choke, Jamal Pogues, Ciel Machado, and Muhammad Usman. Mo Usman, guys, we know Mo Usman is not that good, guys, and he went the distance with Mo Usman. I know it's kind of questionable, but Łukasz Brzeski is not that good either. 9-4-1, 9-0 for Mick Parkin, undefeated, -210. He comes from England versus Poland, +175 for Łukasz Brzeski. 28 years old to 32, 262 to 236, 6'4 to 6'4, 79 inch reach to 78, guys. If you look at majority topology, bro, majority topology is going Mick Parkin to win by decision. And a lot of people think that he could get the KO. In my opinion, I think the submission is more likely than the KO. But I know Łukasz Brzeski has been KO'd in the past. Not only has he been KO'd in the past, Waldo Acosta has KO'd him, bro. The guy who went to decision with Andre Arlovski, bro. And then Walter Walker, who got fraud checked by his most recent Walter Walker, bro, lost his most recent bout, bro, to split decision, and that was a horrific opponent. That was a horrific performance, bro. So beating Walter Walker, bro, is, in my opinion, it's not even that impressive, bro. Like, this was the fight. He won by unanimous decision. But I thought that fight was so bad, bro. I thought that fight was terrible, bro. That's actually the fight, bro. That fight was fucking bad, bro. Like, they both look terrible in that fight. I'm going to be going Mick Parkin to win this fight by unanimous decision or submission, just because I think Łukasz Brzeski is terrible, bro. Come back to this video if he wins. But I think Łukasz Brzeski sucks, bro. And Mick Parkin, the undefeated heavyweight GOAT, future heavyweight GOAT, not featherweight. He's too fat for featherweight. I'm going to be going Mick Parkin. I think he wins this fight. I don't think he's going to look like a -210, though. I wouldn't be surprised if the odds drop and Łukasz Brzeski wins the first round, and then it looks very weird, and it goes to split decision. I'm going to go Mick Parkin to win this fight by 29-28, unanimous decision. Let's see if he beats Łukasz Brzeski this Saturday. Up the card, Caolán Loughran versus Jake Hadley. Jake Hadley stepping in on short notice because Caolán Loughran, his opponent, pulled out. Roman Tavares, sorry, I couldn't remember it. 9-1-0 for Caolán. And Jake Hadley has a record of 10-3-0. Jake Hadley has fought at flyweight, so we have to keep that in mind. -195, moderate favor for Loughran, and +165 for Hadley. England versus Ireland, 28 years old to 27, 135 to 125, 5'6 to 5'7, 68 inch reach to 70, guys. I think, bro, Loughran looks huge, bro. Loughran, however you want to call it, Caolán, he looks huge, bro, when he's cutting to bantamweight. Jake Hadley had terrible cuts to flyweight, and he's moving up to bantamweight. I think he's going to look way better moving up. A lot of people are discussing him on how good he's going to look because he's coming a division up and he doesn't have to cut as much weight, and Jake Hadley should look better in bantamweight than he looked at flyweight. But Caolán Loughran has been training for Roman Tavares. Roman Tavares is a beast, bro. The way his boxing is so crisp, the way his striking is, and his leg kicks, and he's so phenomenal in not only the striking attributes but his dirty boxing. Roman Tavares was going to be a far much harder matchup than fucking Jake Hadley, bro. Jake Hadley +165. He has a chance to win this. He's probably going to look good at 135 for the first round, but I'm going to go Loughran to win this by decision. Decision machine, bro. This guy beat Angel Pacheco by decision. He KO'd Dylan. He's new to the UFC. He lost to Tilapoulos in his UFC debut, but his second fight against Angel Pacheco was good, bro, and he won by decision. Other than these cans he's finishing, I think he's going to win this fight by decision. Unanimous 29-28. It might even be split 29-28 Loughran, 29-28 Jake Hadley, and then 29-28 Loughran. I think Loughran is really good, and I like the way he fought, bro. Against Angel Pacheco was really good. Very, very, very dominant performance. Won pillar to post against Angel Pacheco and beat him bad. And Loughran should be able to win this Saturday. Let's go Ireland. Let's get it. Up the card, guys. Molly McCann versus Bruna, Brazil, guys. This is going to be a fun fight, bro. +240 for Bruna, Brazil. -300 for Molly McCann. Molly McCann looks different with black hair, bro. Really different. 14-6-0. Terrible record for Molly McCann. 9-4-1. Bruna, Brazil. I already went over this. -300 for Molly McCann, bro. She never deserves to be a -300, but it's because of the competition that she's facing. Liverpool, England. 34 years old. So this is going to be very interesting, bro, because some people are scousers. And I was looking in the somebody's chat saying that, like, since it's Manchester, a lot of people don't like people from Liverpool, if I'm correct. So I wouldn't be surprised if Paddy the Baddy gets booed and Molly McCann gets booed, but I hope not. They should be rooting for them. But Manchester and Liverpool are kind of two different cities. I'm not sure. So we'll see how that goes. 34 years old to 30, strawweight division. She moved down. Molly McCann fought at flyweight, and now she's moving down to strawweight. She looked better at strawweight. 5'4" to 5'6", 62 to 65. Molly McCann's really small. She struggles. She has a small reach, too. She has to grab you and take you down. I think Bruna Brasil, at a plus 240, bro, it's very questionable because I'm not taking that, bro. 14% of Tapology's picking Bruna Brasil. I'm not basing that on any predictions of mine for whatsoever because Tapology's really good with predictions, but when you look at the odds first, they tend to persuade you. I'm going to be taking Molly McCann to win this fight. A lot of people have her to win by KO. I think that she can win this fight inside the distance, but I don't know if she's going to win by submission or if she's going to win by KO. She's more of a KO girl, bro. If you look at her, she got a submission against Diana Belbita, a submission armbar, and I thought that was a really, really good submission armbar. Really, really good. Her losses to Erin Blanchfield by submission Kimura and Julia Storyalenko, submission armbar, were really bad losses. Really bad losses. She loses by the submission. If she loses, bro, she loses by getting taken down and getting overworked and losing by submission. I think Molly McCann can win this fight. And fuck it. I think she's going to knock out Bruna Brasil. And I think she takes her to the nosebleeds. She takes her back. Get out of the UFC. Get cut from the UFC. No, I'm just kidding. Bruna Brasil, let's see how good you are against Molly McCann. I don't really think you're that good. Molly McCann should be able to win this fight inside the distance, but I'm going to go round 3 KO or unanimous decision because Molly McCann is a little bit questionable and she's nowhere near minus 300 in my opinion. Her fight IQ is not that good and she doesn't look good. If she looks phenomenal, it's against a tin can, but when she faces tough competition like Erin Blanchfield and Julia Starolenko, she gets wiped completely. I think Bruna Brasil has a chance, but I'm going to be going Molly McCann to win this fight by KO, third round or by unanimous decision. Let's get it. I can't wait for that one. Nathaniel Wood versus Daniel Pineda, bro. Nathaniel Wood minus fucking 500, bro. Like, come on. The biggest favorite on the card versus Daniel Pineda. 28-15-0. Of course, they gave him a fucking tin can. 19-6-0 for Nathaniel Wood. And his loss was to Muhammad Naimov, guys. Muhammad Naimov is pretty good, but he lost. Who did Muhammad Naimov lose to, bro? He lost to, he lost his last fight, Muhammad Naimov, against, Felipe Lima. That was a good fucking fight. Felipe Lima whooped Muhammad Naimov. Bad, bro. Bad. Felipe Lima's a problem, bro. Daniel Pineda is definitely not a problem. His last loss was to Alex Harris by decision 1 year and 1 month ago. One of the most inactive fighters in the UFC roster. Herbert Burns, KO. Who doesn't finish Herbert Burns? Cub Swanson, KO. He lost to Cub Swanson, who just lost to Andre Fili by split decision. And you could probably say that. And Andre Fili, he had an accidental eye poke, no contest, and Tucker Lutz. When you really break down Daniel Pineda's record, bro, it's terrible, bro. It's terrible. Minus 500 for Nathaniel Wood, rightfully so. 30 years old to 38. Featherweight division, 5'6" to 5'7", 69 to 69 inch reach, identical. Nathaniel Wood used to be a bantamweight, I believe so, and now he's moving up to he moved up to featherweight and has a lot of success in featherweight. I just think that his wins over Charles Jourdain, Andre Fili, and Charles Rosa are really good, bro. And I think that those wins by themselves, that 3-fight win streak is better than any type of win streak that Daniel Pineda has had or any type of win that Daniel Pineda has. Majority of Tapology is picking Nathaniel Wood. Majority of Tapology is picking Nathaniel Wood, bro. Rightfully so. Minus 500, bro. Come on, man. Do I even have to give you a prediction, guys? I'm going Nathaniel Wood, guys, by unanimous decision. The decision merchant. Let's hope he gets a finish inside the distance against Daniel Pineda. He should be able to finish Daniel Pineda, but he's a decision machine, decision merchant, and he loves to win a decision. So we'll see Nathaniel Wood. I have him to win by decision, 29-28, 29-28, and 29-28 on all judge scorecards. Daniel Pineda get cut from the UFC. We need better competition in the UFC. Let's get it. Up to card, Mokaev, Muhammad Mokaev versus Manel Kape. I hope this fight's going on, bro, because I don't know what's going on. Manel Kape pulled out like almost all of his fights, bro. This guy's a Hamza Chimaev. Muhammad Mokaev, the Punisher, has had very questionable wins over Alex Perez, and Tim Elliott was really good. Tim Elliott arguably was up 2 rounds going into the 3rd round, but he was able to finish him in the 3rd round with a submission arm triangle choke. Manel Kape has had so many scheduled bouts, bro, and canceled, and it's so, look at how many canceled bouts, bro. The pull-out machine, bro. Alex Perez canceled, Davison Figueiredo canceled, Kai Conference canceled, Mateus Nicolau canceled, the pull-out merchant, Manel Kape, versus Muhammad Mokaev, the guy who just goes on his knees and, does a half takedown. And I hope they change that rule, but they didn't change that rule for now. They're going to change it until October 1st, where you're not considered a down opponent unless you have an actual whole knee on the ground. Muhammad Mokaev likes to play this Aljamain Sterling game where he's holding both of his hands on the floor and he's going like this, and then he's shooting and he's crotch sniffing, and it's like a boring performance. But I think he looks phenomenal this fight. Minus 125 for Mokaev, plus 105 for Manel Kape. 23 years old to 30, very, very young prospect in the UFC for Muhammad Mokaev. Flyweight division, 5'7" to 5'5", 70 to 68. The only thing is, I think Manel Kape hits harder, but I think Muhammad Mokaev should be able to get this done in the takedown department. He has very good double legs, single legs, chain wrestling, and not only that, if he's not able to get you down and he's striking with you, he's very fast, very good in the boxing. His boxing is very crisp. Manel Kape has very good flying knees. He caught Ode Osborne with a flying knee, and he has very good power. He KO'd Zhalgas Zalmagulov, who got cut from the UFC. He KO'd David Dvorak, who lost to Steven Erceg, and Felipe Dos Santos. He won by decision. Felipe Dos Santos is questionable because he lost his last fight, I believe. I'm not sure, but as you look at Manel Kape, guys, we got to see where he's at in his headspace, bro, because to me, bro, Muhammad Mokaev he's on the trajectory to get a title shot, and with Manel Kape, bro, I don't know if it's injuries or I don't know why he's pulling out over and over and over again, bro, but Manel Kape doesn't look like he's in the right headspace, guys, and I thought that this fight was off already because I saw something that the fight is off or something's not happening or he's not signing the contract or something, but give me Muhammad Mokaev to win this fight by dominant performance. I know it's very tricky because Manel Kape has great takedown defense, has never been controlled on the ground for more than 5 minutes, and he has very good wins. He's from Portugal versus United Kingdom, guys. Muhammad Mokaev is going to be getting cheered all on like crazy. He always fights here. He always does good. I always bet on Muhammad Mokaev, guys, and sometimes I'm scared. And sometimes I'm very confident, guys. I've only been scared against Alex Perez, where he was looking very, very sloppy against Alex Perez. But Alex Perez just beat and knocked out Mateus Nicolau and lost to Tyson Tara. But Alex Perez is no joke. I think Muhammad Mokaev has a higher trajectory, a higher ceiling than Manel Kape. And I think he's more consistent. And consistency is key in MMA. So you want to be active. So give me Muhammad Mokaev to win this fight, guys. Typology, majority has Muhammad Mokaev to win a decision. And 51% are picking by KO for Manel Kape. If you're choosing Manel Kape, I think he has to finish Muhammad Mokaev. If this goes decision, which I think, I'm going 30-27, Muhammad Mokaev, 29-28, and 29-28. Very questionable. Maybe he loses the second round because Muhammad Mokaev tends to lose maybe the second and make fights closer than they seem to be. But Muhammad Mokaev for the win, guys. He's a lock. He's a fucking lock. I don't want to say that shit. I don't want to jinx it, but there's no such thing as a lock in MMA. What the fuck am I talking about? Arnold Allen versus Giga Chikadze, guys. Giga Chikadze looks really young. He doesn't look like this no more because he has no hair. So they got to update this photo. It's still black and white. Arnold Allen, 19-3-0. Arnold Allen is really coming into his own, bro. He's really coming into his own. If you look at his record and the people that he's lost to, bro, they're all fucking good, bro. He is really coming into his own. Giga Chikadze, people were saying he started MMA a little too late, and he's very good in the striking department, but he was able to get outclassed by Calvin Kattar when he got taken down in the first round and then got probably 50-45'd on all judges' scorecards. I don't even think he won a round. He got taken down, elbowed, slammed, destroyed by Calvin Kattar 2 years and 6 months ago. And this fight right here, Calvin Kattar broke him. Like, bro, this fight broke him. This guy was talking about, Giga Chikadze was talking about how he wanted to fight Alex Volkanovski instead of the Korean Zombie. When the Korean Zombie and Alex Volkanovski were going to fight, Giga Chikadze said, Korean Zombie doesn't deserve the title shot. I deserve to be next. I deserve to fight Alex Volkanovski, and I'll knock out Alex Volkanovski. And then he lost to Calvin Kattar, and he broke his soul and never fought again for 2 years and 6 months ago. And then he beat Alex Caceres. I don't like Giga Chikadze, but I think he has phenomenal body kicks, phenomenal head kicks, and phenomenal question mark kicks. And not only that, he's like an altered version of Yair Rodriguez. I think he's better than Yair Rodriguez. And not only do I think he's better than Yair Rodriguez, I think he can have some success against Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen has lost to people like Max Holloway and Movsar Evloev. No shame in that. The only thing is, if he loses another one, he's on a 3-fight losing streak. So he has to win this fight. Minus 260 for Arnold Allen, plus 210 for Giga Chikadze. 30 years old to 35, 145 to 145, 5'8 to 6'0, 70 inches to 74. Giga Chikadze will be the longer fighter, the taller fighter, and he will have distance, bro. The only thing is, will Arnold Allen be able to close the distance? Will Arnold Allen know what type of stylistic matchup this has? I don't think Arnold Allen has ever faced a stylistic matchup like Giga Chikadze, with a bunch of kicks, a bunch of high kicks, body kicks, spinning back kicks, setting up the Giga kick that he got against Cub Swanson, which was amazing, bro. The Giga kick. Giga Chikadze had mad hype, bro. A lot of people were thinking that he could KO Volkanovski until he gets taken down. And Arnold Allen can take you down. 30 years old to 35. 35 years old, bro, in the featherweight division. I don't know, man. You got to be a beast in order to be 35 in the featherweight division and still get the belt. 5'8 to 6'0, bro. 74-inch reach is what looks good for Giga Chikadze, guys. But I like Arnold Allen. Not only do I like Arnold Allen, but I like his ninja choke that he threw on Movsar Evloev. And I think Giga Chikadze doesn't put nearly the performance that Arnold Allen put against Movsar Evloev. You can easily say Arnold Allen won the second round against Movsar Evloev. That's another thing too, bro. Muhammad Mokaev and Movsar Evloev were both reaching for the floor and trying not to get kneed in the head, bro. And Movsar Evloev is like, oh, he's kneeing me in the head. He's kneeing me in the head. Bro, you're putting both hands on the floor and then shooting for takedowns for your life, bro, against Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen had him in a choke, and he was throwing knees, and he was kneeing his head, and he was messing him bad, bro. Movsar Evloev faces off against Aljamain Sterling at UFC 306 at the Sphere, so that's going to be fucking amazing. And I think Movsar Evloev is a beast, bro, and if a guy like Arnold Allen is going to give him a run for his money, bro, I don't know if MMA math, I know it doesn't work, but Giga Chikadze would not. He would get taken down 30-27 against Movsar Evloev. Arnold Allen is a better fighter, better, crisper boxing, and I don't think Giga Chikadze can stand with Max Holloway for 25 minutes. I think Arnold Allen has very good takedowns as well, and I think he can mix up his clinch game, and I think Arnold Allen's going to shoot. I know it's questionable, and Arnold Allen has very good striking, and he's not known for him shooting a takedown, but he could shoot a double leg, bro, and he has shot a double leg before. So I got Arnold Allen to win this fight by unanimous decision, but I think somebody gets finished this fight. But give me Arnold Allen to win this fight 29-28 by unanimous decision, 29-28. That's an awesome fight to open up the main card. Christian Leroy Duncan versus Gregory Rodriguez. Bro, this card is stacked, bro. We have Christian Leroy Duncan versus Gregory Rodriguez. Christian Leroy Duncan, bro, is a beast, 10-1-0. His one loss is to Armen Petrosyan. No shame in that. Armen Petrosyan's a beast. Gregory Rodriguez, his one loss in his last 5 is to Bruna Ferreira, KO. Bruna Ferreira is the KO king, has KO'd everybody in his path. Prior to that, he beat Julian Marquez, Chidi Njokuani, Dennis Tululin, Brad Tavares. Did we go over the odds, bro, for Arnold Allen versus Giga Chikadze? Oh, minus 260. Yeah, I'll take a minus 260, bro. Every fight on this card, bro, the odds are huge. Like, the odds, like, it's either you're a big favorite or it's a pick'em. Minus 115 for Christian Leroy Duncan. Minus 105 for Gregory Rodriguez. 29 years old to 32. Middleweight division, 6'2 to 6'3. 79 inches to 75. When we look at this fight, guys, RoboCop versus CLD. I love Christian Leroy Duncan, bro. Masterful class. The way he beat Claudio Ribeiro, the way he beat Dennis Tululin KO, and then the way his striking is phenomenal. He's fairly new to the UFC. 4 fights into the UFC. It's going to be his 5th fight into the UFC. He has very good leg kicks, bro, and he's very, very, very good at setting up his striking and his boxing. I think Christian Leroy Duncan is better than Gregory Rodriguez almost everywhere. I think Gregory Rodriguez is a better wrestler than CLD, but we have to see if Gregory Rodriguez can even get him down. Somebody's getting finished this fight. I think this fight ends by KO, most likely. I don't see Gregory Rodriguez shooting for a takedown, and I think CLD is going to just light him up, bro. And if you saw Gregory Rodriguez, bro, you can't doubt him, though. You can't doubt him. That's why the odds are dead even. If you saw Gregory Rodriguez, bro, his loss, I don't know. It was one of these fights. I think it was Chidi and Chukwuani. He got a big cut, bro, and Chidi and Chukwuani is not that good. For him to be cutting you up like that and leaving you almost open, and then you have to finish him, you're making the fight a little too close. You're making that fight a little too close than it needs to be. I'm going to be taking Christian Leroy Duncan to put on a masterclass, 29-28, or KO second or third round. I'm going to go KO second or third round, guys. Majority Tapology has Duncan to win, and the 65% that are picking him, 78 are picking him to knock out Gregory Rodriguez. Somebody gets knocked out this fight. I like RoboCop, bro. I really like RoboCop, and he's not a bad pick for this card, guys. Very, very good. And the fact that he's not an underdog no more means that a lot of the bookies see something, and they see that this fight's going to be a close fight. Give me Christian Leroy Duncan to win this fight, guys. Next fight, Bobby King Green, or just should I say King Green, versus Paddy Pimblett, guys. This is going to be an amazing fight, guys. Paddy Pimblett, questionable loss. Questionable decision, robbery to Jared Gordon. Then he beat Tony Ferguson. Paddy the Baddy, I like it when he braids his hair now because his hair is not, when he gets punched and it's not flying away and it looks weird. And it looks like he got caught with a big punch. He braids his hair now and it's good. This is what I was talking about before. He's in England. He's going to be fighting for England in Manchester, but he's from Liverpool. So I believe Manchester has beef with Liverpool, so I wouldn't be surprised if people boo Paddy Pimblett. And, like, there's probably, like, a fight in the crowd because I don't think Manchester likes Scousers, all right? And Scousers, they don't get knocked the fuck out. So it's going to be a very good fight. Bobby King Green, last win against Jim Miller at UFC 300. He lost to Jalen Turner. Questionable stoppage, bro. Bad stoppage. In my opinion, bro, Bobby Green is chinny. He got dropped by Jim Miller in the first round. 37 years old, rightfully so, minus 125. A lot of wear and tear on the body for Bobby Green. Plus 105 for Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett has won his last 5. He's on a phenomenal win streak. And Bobby Green just beat Jim Miller prior to his loss, his most recent loss. Lightweight division, Paddy the Baddy used to fight at featherweight. If you really know Paddy the Baddy, he used to fight at featherweight. Now he's fighting at lightweight. He had some beef with Ilya Taporia, and that is no longer talked about because we all know what would happen. 5'10 to 5'10, 71-inch reach to 73, guys. Paddy the Baddy just has very, very questionable striking decisions, guys. He was getting pieced up by Jared Gordon. Jordan Levitt, he was able to submit him, but if you watch that fight, it was kind of like, okay, whoa, what's going on? Oh, okay, he subbed him. But we were expecting him to just run through Jordan Levitt, and Jordan Levitt gave him a little bit of tough issue. Rodrigo Vargas, and then Luigi Verdanamini. He's won his last 5 fights inside the UFC. His 6th fight in the UFC, guys, versing a veteran in Bobby Green. And if you see how Bobby Green put up against Jared Gordon, he knocked him out technically. It was a clash of heads, and then he finished him, and he finished him, and he punched him, and he finished him, and he finished him early in the fight. It was called a no contest because it was an illegal clash of heads. Majority Tapology, I like this, are choosing 53% are choosing Bobby Green, and 38% of the pick are choosing Bobby Green to KO him. My opinion, bro, Paddy Pimblett has a way stronger chin than Bobby Green, bro. Paddy Pimblett has a way stronger chin than Bobby Green. I don't think Paddy Pimblett gets dropped by Jim Miller. And I think Paddy Pimblett should be able to win this fight. And I'm going to be going by submission. I'm going to go Paddy Pimblett to win this fight by submission. I know it's crazy, but I think you have to finish Bobby Green. If you don't take him down, you're going to be striking with him all night, and that's going to be a fucking terrible last night for you, bro. Because Paddy Pimblett, you do not want to strike with him all night, bro. I mean, Bobby Green, you do not want to strike with him all night. Paddy Pimblett, you can strike with him. But I loved Luigi. I watched his interview with MMA Guru, and MMA Guru was telling him, yo, let's get some Luigi Verdanimi front kicks, teep kicks to the body, like some high kicks, because he went away from that in that. And Tony Ferguson, I think he lost like 1 round. I don't know. They gave it 29-28, unanimous decision, Paddy Pimblett. And Bobby Green got dropped by Tony Ferguson as well, and then he was able to get an arm triangle on Tony Ferguson. But I think Bobby Green gets dropped time and time again, and Paddy Pimblett's just going to stay in there, bite his mouthpiece down. These guys are going to brawl. Bobby Green should be the more technical striker, but Paddy Pimblett can take it and eat it, and then he gives one. And the way Paddy Pimblett swings with his hooks, and when he senses a finish, he's able to finish. He can KO you flatline, and flatline KO you. I just think the year discrepancy, 29 years old to 37, we got to look at that. And eventually Bobby Green's going to have to lose, bro. And if he's getting booed, Paddy Pimblett, Bobby Green could still win this. Minus 125, this is a great fight, guys. my most anticipated fight for the entire card. I think Paddy Pimblett's going to win this fight by second round submission. I know it's kind of a crazy pick because Bobby Green is not the type of guy to get submitted, and he's the type of guy to just whoop you for 3 rounds, 15 minutes, and go. Let's go. Let's stand in the middle and let's just go. But I think Paddy Pimblett, not only can he win by submission, but he can win by decision as well if he takes Bobby Green down and grapples him and controls him. I just don't know. Bobby Green has very good takedown defense, but what I'm leaning on and what my majority of my conclusion is Bobby Green's chin. Bobby Green got finished brutally against Jalen Turner. Prior to that, he got dropped by Tony Ferguson. And he makes questionable decisions. He knocked out Grant Dawson. Very good win. And Jim Miller, he got dropped in the first round. If you look at time and time again, bro, Bobby Green has been knocked out. He's been knocked out clean in, like, by Dustin Poirier, too. Like, so he can get clipped. But I'm not saying Paddy Pimblett's going to KO him flat. I just think Paddy Pimblett can drop him and grapple him for 3 rounds. Maybe find a submission in there. I'm going to go second round submission for Paddy Pimblett. If not second round submission, unanimous decision, 29-28. 29-28 split for Bobby. 29-28 split for Paddy Pimblett. And maybe another bullshit decision. Let's get it. I can't wait for this fight. Give me Paddy the Batty to win this. Oh, Batty the Batty. Now, for the interim title fight, Tom Aspinall is defending his interim. If Tom Aspinall wins this fight against Curtis Blaydes, he is defending his interim title before Jon Jones has defended his heavyweight title. What the fuck? Jon Jones, when are you going to fight Tom Aspinall? You're running. And if Curtis Blaydes beats Tom Aspinall, all that goes away, and Jon Jones smiles and runs away happy and retires after the Stipe fight. I think he retires no matter what. But I'm really high on Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall used to be fat. He used to be huge. Tom Aspinall used to be chubby, a little chub on him, and he slimmed down, got a little bit of better jawline, a little bit more cut, and it shows that he's taking this MMA game seriously. 14-3-0 for Tom Aspinall, 18-4-0 for Curtis Blaydes. Curtis is a demon. Curtis finished Jailton Almeida, the guy who's shooting the most telegraphed takedowns from across the room, and then he gets finished brutally by elbows down. Curtis Blaydes is a demon, bro, when it comes to finishing people. Tom Aspinall, he finished him, but it was a knee injury. So he's beat Tom Aspinall before. So we have to take that into consideration. Chris Daukaus, and a lot of people are going to say, oh, Curtis Blaydes was landing. He was landing, but because Tom Aspinall was landing his leg kicks, doesn't change the fact that he was landing. Curtis Blaydes was having success, and he was winning the first 50 seconds or first couple of seconds before that injury happened. And Jairzinho Rozenstruik, he beat by unanimous decision. Tom Aspinall is a finisher. Bro, Tom Aspinall has never seen the 3rd round, in my opinion. Oh, he has seen the 3rd round, but he's never seen the 4th and 5th round ever. I don't think he's ever seen the 4th and 5th round ever. And I think I'm just gonna make sure if he's seen the 3rd round. I don't think he's ever seen the 3rd round. Bro, this guy has never seen the 3rd round. Yep, I knew that stat was true, bro. Tom Aspinall has never seen the 3rd round. Curtis Razor Blaydes, beast, but he's been KO'd by Derek Lewis, telegraphed, and then uppercut of fucking doom. Tom Aspinall's a beast, bro. I'm gonna be taking Tom Aspinall minus 400 to beat the plus 310 Curtis Blaydes, just because I think Tom Aspinall is better in his striking department. Not only do I think his striking is better, but I was choosing Sergey Pavlovich to beat him, because it was short notice. Sergey Pavlovich was training, and it was for an interim vacant title after Jon Jones pulled out against Stipe. So I was thinking Sergey Pavlovich could catch him, and he caught him. He stunned Aspinall for a little bit, but Aspinall's recovery and the way he moves his head is so good, bro. He is going to run right through Curtis Blaydes, bro. Like, I know this sounds so casual because Curtis Blaydes is a demon. He's a beast. But, bro, Tom Aspinall is that guy, bro. He will be a problem for the heavyweight division, and Jones is running from him, guys. Give me Tom Aspinall to win this fight, guys. I hate people that just blindly talk like this and they talk like casuals, but in my opinion, bro, Tom Aspinall's ceiling is way higher than Curtis Blaydes, and Curtis Blaydes looks like he's not in this game, bro. I know he's very good against Jailton Almeida, bro, but when he actually faces tough competition, bro, Curtis Blaydes loses. He lost to Francis Ngannou like 3 times, bro. And then he lost to Derek Lewis, bro. All of his 4 losses are by KO. So he can get chinned, bro. And I'm going to go Tom Aspinall to win this fight by KO or submission, most likely submission, maybe Kimura. I think he's going to be able to take him down, Curtis Blades. The only thing is, bro, you have to pay attention to Curtis Blades' 1-2. Curtis Blades' 1-2 is phenomenal. The 1-2 down the pipe, his boxing is very good, and the way he's able to set up his takedowns, if he's able to take down Tom Aspinall and control him there, he's going to finish Aspinall. So somebody gets finished this fight, and I have that this fight doesn't go the distance. I know it's going to be juice to the grills, but I have under 3.5 as well. We'll see what the under is on FanDuel, but I have Tom Aspinall to win this fight. I'm not going to say I'm so confident where this is lock of the week, but I'm just going to say that I think Tom Aspinall is very good, and his ceiling and pinnacle in the UFC is higher, and I think he will be one of the pound-for-pound best in MMA after Jon Jones retires, bro. Give me Tom Aspinall to defend his interim heavyweight title for the first time before Jon Jones, to beat Curtis Blades and win in the UK. Manchester's going to love him. Let's get it. Tommy Aspinall. Main event, Leon Edwards versus Belal Muhammad, bro. 40 fucking minute video, bro. Leon Edwards versus Belal Muhammad. This is crazy, bro. The fact that this fight is happening. Leon Edwards say Belal Muhammad doesn't deserve a title shot, but he's on a 9-fight win streak. If you don't count his no contest, where his accidental eye poke, where he got eye poked and then he cried like a baby and then took the easy way out and quit. Belal Muhammad, remember the name or remember the decision, versus Leon Edwards, minus 225 for Leon Edwards, 32 years old to 36, 170 to 175, 6'2 to 6, 5'11, 74 to 72. If you watch the first fight of Leon Edwards versus Belal, bro, Leon Edwards was whooping his ass bad. He was whooping his ass bad. But, big ass fucking but. Belal Muhammad has looked phenomenal since that no contest. Since that no contest, he's looked phenomenal, bro. Damian Maia, obviously, I mean, that was before that. Stephen Thompson he beat. Vicente Luque, Sheen Brady, Gilbert Burns. His win against Gilbert Burns, I know Gilbert Burns messed up his arm, but that was phenomenal 50-45 performance. This is going to go 5 rounds. I have that this fight goes the distance, guys. And I might fall asleep watching this fight, but I think that minus 225 is not right for Leon. I think Leon Edwards should be like a minus... maybe like a minus 150, bro, because Belal Muhammad has a chance and he looks very, very good when he's striking, but the only thing is he has no power. His only KO is to Sheen Brady, and it's not a good look, bro. The fact that it was a standing TKO too, bro, it wasn't a knockout clean. Belal Muhammad has never knocked out anybody clean. He's never finished anybody. His only finish in the UFC is Sheen Brady. That's a bad look, bro. This guy has pillow hands of doom. Leon Rocky Edwards doesn't have a finishing instinct. It takes for him to be losing the fight in order for his finishing instinct to activate. Leon Edwards has no killing instinct. When he senses a finish, he doesn't go for it. He has to be losing the fight in order to really activate and really look good. He looked really good against Belal Muhammad. He started fast. He normally doesn't start that fast. We'll see how fast he starts. But Leon Edwards tends to gas, bro. I don't know why, bro, but he just tends to gas. And his fight against Colby Covington, bro, the fact that you're going to take him down in the 5th round by a tired Colby Covington who had nothing for you the 4 rounds prior is, like, embarrassing, bro. I know he shot in for a takedown on Colby Covington, too, and was able to take down Colby Covington, but, bro, Colby should not even be able to take you down in the 5th round. But I know Colby is a good wrestler, very good wrestler. Was able to take down Usman. And we'll see if Belal Muhammad can get his chain wrestling together and take Leon Edwards down. I think Leon Edwards is going to gas this fight. I wouldn't be surprised if he gasses the 4th and 5th round, bro. For some reason, Leon Edwards always takes off, like, he coasts, bro. And when he was coasting against Nate Diaz, bro, he got caught and he paid for that. And Nate Diaz was laughing at him in the 5th round. For some reason, he always does bad in the 5th round. Or I don't know, he KO'd Usman in the 5th round, but prior to that KO, bro, he was looking a little weird and he was going to lose that fight if it went the distance. But coulda, shoulda, woulda. Leon Edwards has won all of his fights. Welterweight champion of the world. Most inactive champion in the world. Pereira won the light heavyweight strap and defended it twice before Leon Edwards fought Belal Muhammad and defended his belt twice. Actually, not defended his belt. Leon Edwards has defended his belt twice already. So, this is going to be his 3rd defense. He defended against Usman the 3rd time, and then he defended against Colby Covington, if I'm correct. Yep. And I think that as his 3rd title defense, bro, Belal Muhammad, bro, Like, bro, I have a lot of confidence in Belal Muhammad, and I have a lot of confidence in his chain wrestling, and I think he can have a lot of success in his chain wrestling. But the only thing is about Belal Muhammad is he does the chicken dance when that question mark kick wraps around his head, and I don't like how Belal Muhammad looks when he's hurt. When Belal Muhammad is hurt and he gets poked by an eye, Edward Scissorhands, I don't like how Belal Muhammad looks when he was hurt. It looked like he was going to get finished in that fight if he did not get eye poked. And I'm not going to judge this whole fight and make my prediction off of just one fight. But when Belal Muhammad got hurt by Jeff Neal and he got finished by Vicente Luque the first time, he doesn't look good when he gets hurt. He gets finished right after, immediately, almost immediately after he gets hurt. But I like Belal Muhammad, and I think he has come into his own fairly into the UFC. I just think that he's going to have a lot of success against Leon Edwards, and I think he's going to win 2 rounds out of the 3. I don't know why, bro. Leon Edwards is not that good, bro. I don't care what you think, bro. Leon Edwards is good. He's a very good striker. It's just that he has no finishing instinct. And in MMA, bro, you need that finishing instinct, because if you don't have that finishing instinct, somebody's going to be able to finish you like a Shavkat Rakhmonov. I think if Leon Edwards defends his title for the 3rd time, he's not going to be able to defend it the 4th time. I think Leon Edwards is good. He's very good in his own rightful striking department, but when he gets taken down, he looks a little sloppy. Or when he shoots for a takedown, that takedown that he shot on Colby Covington looked terrible, bro. It looked so weird. I was like, what is Leon Edwards doing? Oh, he's trying to prove a point. So that's how you know Leon Edwards is very boring. He just tries to prove a point, and he tries to beat you at your own game. Tries to beat you at your own game, guys. Long prediction. All this just for me to say Leon Edwards to win this fight by 48-47 unanimous decision. I think this fight even goes split, bro. I know this is going to be crazy to say, but bro, split decision wouldn't surprise me, bro. If Belal Muhammad can win, if Leon Edwards wins the 1st and 2nd, and Belal Muhammad wins the questionable is the 3rd round, and then the 4th and 5th is for Belal Muhammad, this can easily go to split decision. This fight, Leon Edwards makes fights way closer than they need to be, in my opinion, and that is bad. That is a bad look if you make fights way closer than they need to be. Usman, the 3rd fight, could have arguably won that fight. I know a lot of people say it was definitive, but he was grabbing the fence in that fight. He was doing a lot of cheating. Leon Edwards likes to grab the inside of the glove. He likes to grab the fence. He loves to grab the fence, bro. Leon Edwards is in love with that fence, the way he fucking holds that fence when somebody's shooting for a takedown. And I think Leon Edwards needs to pay for his cheating, bro. I would love to see Belal Muhammad win. And for Palestine, I love Belal Muhammad, bro. As much shit as I talk about him, bro, I love him. And I love his fighting against Gilbert Burns. The body kicks, the way he was able to hurt Gilbert Burns' arm, initiate takedowns to the point where these scrambles hurt Gilbert Burns. He initiated that damage on Gilbert Burns. And I know a lot of people are saying no, but in that fight, Gilbert got hurt. So you can say Belal Muhammad hurt him. I like Belal Muhammad, and I like the way he looks in 5-round fights. I think he's very acclimated to 5-round fights, and I think he has a very good chance in this fight. I don't know yet, guys. I think I'm going to go Belal Muhammad to win this fight by unanimous decision, guys. I know I just said Leon Edwards to win 48-47, guys, but I think Belal Muhammad is going to be able to win this fight, and I think he's going to be able to run right through Leon Edwards. I think just Leon Edwards has very good striking, guys. It's going to go split decision. I'm just calling, guys. It's going split decision. Let me go Leon Edwards, guys. I'm going back. I'm backtracking. I said Leon Edwards, then I said Belal, then I said Leon Edwards. I'm going to go Leon Edwards to win this fight, guys. 48-47 for now. And on all judges' scorecards, 48-47, 48-47. And I think it goes split decision, guys. 48-47 Leon Edwards, 48-47 Belal Muhammad, and then 48-47 Leon Rocky Edwards for a boring decision to win in UK Manchester and to put everybody to sleep at 5 a.m. in the morning. Let's hope Leon Edwards can get a KO. Let's hope he can finish Belal Muhammad. He was close to finishing Belal Muhammad the first fight, but I think the grappling exchanges are going to change this fight, and I think this fight is going to be a lot closer than a lot of people think. And I don't like how people overlook Belal Muhammad, and it makes me want to pick him, but Belal Muhammad needs to show me more phenomenal. I need to see how they look in those scales, bro, because Friday, my last minute predictions, I'll tell you guys, and I'll be confident in my last minute prediction pick. But for now, I'm going Leon Edwards to win this fight 48-47 by unanimous decision. Sorry for the pick flips, guys. This fight is going to be a fucking banger, bro. I don't care what nobody says. This fight's going to be awesome, bro. I know at the beginning I said I'm going to fall asleep during this fight, bro. I'm excited for this fight. I'm excited for UFC 304. I hope you guys enjoyed the card. And I hope you guys like this video, guys. Drop a like, guys. Drop a like, and subscribe. Thank you for all the love that you guys have been giving me, guys. Let's fucking get it. See you at the top. Peace. 50-minute video. One of my longest fucking videos ever for UFC 304. Let's get it. Peace. Let me know your most confident picks, guys. I'm not saying anything, but you guys are going to like my lock of the week. Hey, UFC 304, baby. Let's get it. Enjoy Saturday. Enjoy the fights. Let's get it.